One of the really common applications that we're going to see of tire tread math is going to be when a customer comes to you and asks, how many miles do you think I have left on my tires? And the way that we can calculate that out is going to be by calculating the rate that they've worn so far versus how much tread they still have left, and then making an estimate based off of that. So to do that process, we're actually going to split it into two separate different steps. First, we're going to find the difference between the original tread and now, and we're going to use that to calculate a rate of mileage. And then next, we're going to calculate the difference between the tread we have left now and when the tires will be needing replacement, and then use our rate we've calculated to make an estimate for that. So first, we're going to find, we need to find the original tread. And if we look up at our problem, in this example, the tires originally started at 14/32 inch. So they started at 14/32. And then we're looking for a difference, and a difference always is going to be a subtraction problem. So up here, now we have a value of 5/32. And the difference between the two of those is actually going to be 9/32. Okay, so there's our difference right there. And it's important to note that what we're trying to find is how far, a distance that the tires still have left on them. So to do that, we have to find a rate. And to find a rate, we have to find a distance. So we found that we've worn down 9/32 of an inch every 50,400 miles. So to calculate out how many miles every time that we lose 1/32 of an inch, we're going to divide 50,400 by 9. And that is actually going to give us a value of 5,600 miles per 1/32 inch. Okay, that's kind of a messy way of saying that, but just wanted to show you kind of what the rate actually is. So now we're going to calculate the difference between the tire tread depth that we have currently and when it's going to need a replacement, and use that to estimate miles based off of our rate. So we know that our value now is going to be 5/32 of an inch. And then since we're finding a difference, it's going to be a subtraction problem. And we know that we're going to need to replace our tires when they have 2/32 of an inch. Remember, that's our standard that we saw in our last problem. So that's going to leave us with a difference of 3/32 of an inch. Okay, so now we know that for every 1/32 of an inch, we can travel about 5,600 miles. So to figure out how many miles we could travel with 3/32 of an inch, we're going to say 3 from our 3/32 times 5,600 miles. And that's going to give us a value of 16,800 miles.